Type 9.
Election day. How are you guys doing? Today's going to be a great day, honestly. I just say, let's just straddle, let's just buy both. Let's just buy and sell the market. How about that, right? How about that? We at a very impressive level here. We made a big move up here on the S&P 500, especially on the Nasdaq here, making a nice pull up back to the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement. Do I sound? Wait, what? You can't hear me? Wait, what? How is that possible? How is it possible? Wait a minute. Hold up. Audio. Mic. And here. And apply. And can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? I feel like you guys can hear me now. I just changed the setting. Yes. Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Everyday Growth Advisors live stream. I hope you guys are having a good morning. Thank you for letting me know, by the way, that the mic volume was low. It's going to be a great day, guys. I think, as I was saying earlier, let's just take a straddle, Let's just buy some calls and some puts. Let's just play both sides of the market today. I'm feeling good. I feel like today would be a great day to just have a great day, I don't know how you guys feel, but today's a great day to have a great day, guys. What I do see is a bottoming out pattern here. Let's see if we can continue to make higher highs on the S&P 500 and Nasdaq here. Will be definitely interesting to see how this goes. Happy election day to all of my US peeps. I hope that you guys are having a great morning. Remember to vote, guys, okay? I know I'm all the way in Singapore, but you guys need to vote, okay? And for the sake of everybody, please vote. If you haven't voted, please vote. Just vote. Doesn't matter who you're voting for. Just vote. All right? Cool. We're about to do a webinar today on TradingView. I'll cover my, most famous tips and tricks, the ones that I like the most. Maybe also cover a couple of different things, settings, things that I really like here. So we'll do that in a second here. And yeah, let's see. If you guys have any questions, post it in the comments. I'll try to get to it as soon as I can. Also, sorry about yesterday goofing on the fact that I forgot about daylight savings and coming to the stream a whole hour early. My bad. Really hope that didn't inconvenience many of you. I kind of did it in the hopes that you guys will watch a replay. So welcome back to the stream. On time, on target, and we are ready to go for this webinar. So I hope that you guys are ready. Well, today's webinar is going to be pretty straightforward. We're going to spend about 30 minutes talking about TradingView. This is my preferred charting software or charting platform. Many of you use Thinkorswim or anything like that. I prefer TradingView because it has a plethora of tools that I prefer using, and there are a couple of reasons why. Now, it doesn't mean that TradingView is the most superior thing. Also, I'm not getting paid anything for promoting them right now, by the way. This is just me kind of sharing with you what I like and what I don't like about TradingView. The first thing that I like about is, and I'm guessing, majority of brokers have this, but organizing a watch list is so much more easier on TradingView. If you have a specific watch list, like for example for me, I try and color code them as much as possible. Like for example, Baba, PayPal here, they're bearish, so I put a red color on them. Purples are usually setups, possible setups, like for example, Baidu here, potential breakout to the upside, right, on a 1 hour chart. Crowd, right, also potential bounce on a demand zone over here. DocuSign, potential bounce on the demand zone over here. JD, potential breakout over here, right? You can color code these by right-clicking this and adding a color to it. I don't know if this works with regular TradingView, but I'm pretty sure that if you have TradingView Pro, you have access to all these things. This is one thing that I really like. You can add a whole bunch of things on here and have the change. You can have the a bunch of ways that you can look at it. Extended hours, non-extended hours. You can look at the volumes. You can look at the change percentage. You can change all of these things over here. Fully customizable. So I really like this about the watch list over here. Now, many of you don't know, you can actually look at more than one chart at the same time on TradingView. This is where you can look at it right here where, for example, this is my layout. This is when you make a change to your chart. You can save it to the cloud, or you can select a different layout. Like for example, maybe I want to do 2 charts, right? And what you can do here, you can have 2 charts with different, ticker symbols and watch them at the same time. And also, you can also, adjust this down to the size that you want it based on what you see. Which tier of TradingView do you have? I'm pretty sure I have the max tier. Let me check. I'm pretty sure that we do have the max here. I'm using option swings, TradingView. So I'm pretty sure we're subscribed to the max one. I don't know how I'm supposed to check that, but let's see. Premium. Yeah, we're on this one. We're on the max one. 25. We can do the max basically. Maximum. We can do the max. And so, you know, we have the maximum tier on TradingView, and so we pretty much share it. You know, you can share it between a couple people. I think it's much more worth it, in my opinion. You know, get the max one, share it between, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 people. Probably makes sense. Like, for example, how I you know, do the same thing with a bunch of different apps, right? So you can share it with another person. So I highly recommend doing that. Now, you can do more than one chart, or you can be like me and, you know, do like 4 charts right here. And you can have these all in different configurations. You can have them like this, you can have them like this, you can have them like this, you know. You can choose different configurations here. You could even have, like, you know, 6 of them like that, or 8 of them like that. Now, I don't like to go 8. It's a bit too squeezy. But I think my maximum that I usually do is 4. And then I have multiple tabs. So if I'm following big watch lists, like today I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then I'll just use 2 tabs. And I'll follow that. Now, in addition to the regular stuff that I follow, I also follow the VIX, gold, TLT, which is the bonds ETF, and at the same time, I follow crude oil, right? Those are my 4 market movers that I'm looking at on a daily basis to make judgments on where risk is flowing in and out of the market. Okay, so I'm going to actually change back to the one chart view to show you what I mean. So now, this kind of sorts out this other thing here. Now, you can also have these bars looking different. You can look, so bodies can be green or red, borders, you could change this to black if you like, right? Make it a black border. Personally, I don't like it like that. I like to have it just green, right? The green that it originally comes with. And then you can also have the previous day close over here with the line, and you can amend how this line looks. You can make it fat, you can make it whatever, right? If you want that. Pre and post market line, you can do that as well. The pre-market line, I like that one. The bid and the ask, if you want that, and adjust data for dividends if you want. It's going to change it just a little bit, a tad bit. And extended hours, this gives you the extended hours, pre-market, post-market, for the stock. So this is what you can use as well. Now, time zone, I'll keep it New York so that you have time zone right. And symbol-wise, you know, you have description. This is all pretty much the same. You shouldn't change any of this. Okay. And then scales, nothing here. Appearance, you can have background as black or red. You could have it like this. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna change it back real quick. I like to have a white background. Now, I know many of you guys like dark mode, and dark mode looks like this. Boom. But, you know, I'm more of like a light mode kind of guy. I know many of you will say, like, it burns my eyes. I'm going blind, T. I can't see anything. I just prefer light mode because, you know, I'm over here trading stock market at night, and I'm not trying to go to sleep. You know what I mean? So dark mode, it's gonna make me feel like Mr. Magoo. You know, like, ooh, I'm not gonna hear me. I will feel sleepy. I don't want that. I want light mode. I want it to burn my eyes so that I keep myself awake. You know, I want to be able to, you know, really make full use of this platform. Vertical grid lines, I don't usually have those. Session breaks, if you want to have the breaks between days. This gives you the session breaks. And text wise, yeah, this is all good. This is trading wise and events. You don't need those. Great. Now on up here, you have a bunch of different things. Time frame settings. You can click on the star beside the time frame to add it to your favorites up here. I think maybe for TradingView non-premium, you have just the basic ones. And then for premium, you can pretty much customize any other time frame that you want. You can literally add whatever time frame you want. Minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, whatever. Okay. You can add anything you want. So, you know, we have a range here. 1 second, 5 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute charts, 2 minute charts. These are mostly my intraday charts. and then 1 hour, 4 hour for medium term, and then the daily for the long term. And as and when I need it, I'll pull up the monthly, which is right here. Not very often that I look at the monthly and weekly, so that's that. Now another trick that I like is if you don't like gaps on charts, okay. Let's say you look at the chart and you're like, well, I don't like gaps on charts, man. I don't like this. What you can do is click on Heiken Aishi, which is the type of candles that covers gaps. Shows you the extended candle action. Heiken Aishi candles are able to extend upward or downward based on, if you want to cover gaps. Okay. So right here, if you want to use hollow candles, you can do that as well. No difference. Bars, if you know how to use bars, you can change it to bars and do that way. Line chart, if you just want a simple one to do graphs. This is what I do my infographics with sometimes, or you could just use the area. This one makes it look like Bloomberg. Baseline shows you the time when average price exceeds positive, negative by mean and median ratio. Renko, this is another one, Japanese candlestick type. Line break. Kagi, never used this one before. Point and figure, this one looks almost like Baccarat, if you guys know what Baccarat is. Player, banker, player, banker, player, banker. Where are my Baccarat players at? I personally like to use candlesticks. I think that they do okay for me. So I stick with candlesticks and go with them because they're cool. Now, you can also compare different tickers. Say you want to compare S&P 500 to this chart or the NASDAQ to this chart. You can add them both. You can add whatever you want onto this chart. Okay. And it will compare those indices. You can also add different tickers to this chart and compare both of them to it. And these are where you get your indicators. All your indicators can be gotten from this channel right here. Built-ins, candlestick patterns, public library. These are all our scripts, volume profiles, and then we have a couple that are bright and white only. So you kind of have those. I'm sorry. How beneficial do you find it using the seconds view over the minutes? So when do you find it beneficial using the seconds over minutes is when you are trying to ascertain during intraday trading if a specific volume that came in is actually good or bad. Okay. And that volume will show up as either positive flow or negative flow based on OBV. That's when I really find the 15-second chart useful, in my opinion. Apart from that, I think 1 minute chart's pretty much okay for any other strategy that you're using. For scalping or anything like that, 1 minute charts are more than capable. Nathan knows what I'm talking about. He's like, yeah, Baccarat. Hell yeah. I made billions of dollars in playing Baccarat. Well, I hope you had made millions of dollars playing Baccarat because I love that game. Another thing is financials here. You can pull up the total revenue, quarterly, annually for this, ticker symbol, a whole bunch of things here, balance sheet, cash flow statistics, whole bunch of stuff. Okay, you can pull out the Springate score, the Fulmer score, the Benesh M score, the Tobin's Q, the Zmizwiki score. There's a whole bunch of things you can pull up, guys. All right, especially the Zmizwiki score. Okay, I'm totally not making fun of him, but it's pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, now going to these tools over here on the left. I'm sorry, guys. going to these tools on the left here. All right, this is where the magic happens. This is where you say, "Welcome to my crib, MTV." All right, because here you got majority of the tools that you deal with on a daily basis. Okay, say you're trying to look at Baba here, and you're trying to draw a trend line. Well, how you pull up a trend line? Well, it's through these tools. So the first one right here, you have a bunch of things that you can use. Trend line, info line. Info line basically is a trend line with pretty much information on it. Like for example, what's the percentage gain? How many days between the candlesticks, etc., etc. That's what an info line is. Trend angle will show you if this is moving up at a Mickey Mouse angle or a Batman angle, if you want to use that. Anchor VWAP. This is pretty much if you draw it between 2 points, you'll get a VWAP that anchors itself between those 2 points, which is pretty decent if you know how to use it. Horizontal line, horizontal ray. Horizontal ray is something that extends to perpetuity. Horizontal line has a defined line for a specific period. Okay. Vertical line, cross line. These are pretty much self-explanatory. And out of these, my favorite one is the parallel channel. Okay. Now, this is the parallel channel here. Let's say you have an uptrend and you're trying to draw this. All you can do is pull this here and then just go like that, right? And then gives you a parallel channel. And you can take this and you can put a background on it if you like. You can make this as opaque as you want. Okay. And you can make it the least opaque as you want. And you can also make the colors of the lines different. For example, black or red or purple or whatever that you want here. Make it thick or thin, whatever that you prefer, right? I don't know. I'm not sure how you guys like your lines, but you can also make a line to the right if you like. Extend it to the left if you like. And yeah. Now, one way that I use the parallel channel is by using it as a support and resistance zone. You can do this sometimes. If you don't like drawing these boxes that I draw, you can use this parallel line to draw support and resistance zones. Let me show you what I mean. So let's say you have this point right here, right? And you're trying to figure out, where this support resistance is going to be right here. Well, get a parallel channel and draw this right here. Make sure it's parallel. Pull it up to where you want. And then what do? Double click and fill in the background. Ta-da! You now have a support and resistance zone. Okay, you can do this if you prefer it. The other way is you can use a box formation, which is here, a rectangle or a rotated rectangle like this, and draw your own box. There's 2 ways you can do it. All right. But I like parallel channels a lot. Disjointed channels are more like when you have, a specific formation where you have like a symmetrical triangle of some sort, and you're trying to draw that. That's usually the use for it. Like maybe you think, oh, there's some kind of a trend over here, and you go like this, like, oh, okay, I see, very nice, very nice channel, something like that. And you can pretty much move this around and make it however you want, but that's the idea there. Okay. And then this is a regression trend. A regression trend, you just plot it between 2 points and it shows you the regression. It kind of plots a channel for you. That's a regression trend. So let's say you have this here. You do this. And it draws that channel for you. And you can like fine tune it a little bit, but basically it draws it for you. You can pretty much like amend this a little bit. There you go. It's pretty useful sometimes. If you're too lazy to draw a channel, just use the regression. What happened to Baba? I don't know, man. Something about Jack Ma being interrogated. That's what I read. Okay, next. Here, with pitchforks, you can use a pitchfork. You can use Fibonacci retracements. Fibonacci's, you guys know what that is. Fib channels, you can use Fib channels as well to use, you know, see what kind of retracements you can get this way. Not very widely used for me personally. Over here now, with brushes, paths, rectangles, eclipses, and curves. These are the ones that I use the most. You know, these shapes are very commonly used for plotting. You can also add text to your charts, arrows, etc. And right here, you could use the head and shoulders pattern if you have a head and shoulders idea. So, you know, left shoulder, right shoulder, head, shoulder, oops, head, and then right shoulder, right? You can plot these head and shoulder pattern. There's a bunch of tips and tricks here, guys. And what else? Yeah, the rest of the stuff is more ABCD patterns and Elliott wave theory. Over here are some of the cool tricks that I like. So now, let's say you want to play a long position for Tesla here, but you want to know what the risk to reward ratio would be. Click the long position button and type and just click it, bam, right? Okay, then you can adjust this. Let's say you see a resistance up here, and let's say I'm going to turn on my indicator here. First thing, high resistance. Let's say I see my resistance up here, I bring it up here, maybe a little bit before it, right? And then my risk, I want to keep it defined like right here, right? You can see this trade gives you a 2.4 risk to reward ratio. That's pretty good. That's provided you enter the stock right now. Well, here, right? And you have to move your risk to reward ratio up if you want that. You could plot risk to reward ratios, the amount, it shows you the target, and the open risk to reward ratio on this. So where is the stop loss? Where is your take profit? Okay. Same thing goes for short positions. You could do that. Short position would be the opposite way. This will be your target. This will be your stop loss. And it shows you your risk to reward ratio. Okay. Forecasting here, this tool shows you the move from where you are to a specific point. Let's say, for example, here. Shows you the percentage move, shows you the days, the hours, everything that you need to know. This is pretty cool if you are doing a daily analysis. For example, when I do daily analysis on charts, I want to see what is the potential up move or down move. That comes in handy. The date range tells you the number of bars and the number of days sideways. The price range tells you the amount of price and percentage upward. Pretty straightforward stuff. Date and price range combines those twos, and bar patterns give you pretty much. Oop, where'd it go? Wait a second. Wait a minute. Where is it? No, there we go. Bar patterns give you most like pretty much like a ghost bar pattern. Between this point and this point, it'll give you ghost bars. That's pretty much all it does. Ghost feed, same thing. You can kind of, how do you say, project where things are going to go. So say you want to project where things are going to go from here. You can go like, okay, Tesla's going to go from here to here to here to here to here to here to here. Something like that, you know? If you want to project candlesticks out based on what it was previously. And projection here will pretty much get you, you know, like angular kind of a thing here. Okay, next thing are all of these symbols. These are self-explanatory. Pretty much any symbol that you want to use, to be honest. I like the light bulbs the most, the eyes, the targets, the magnets, arrows. Those are my favorite ones. I pretty much use them all the time. And ruler here, if you want to, you know, use an alternate thing, but temporarily, you don't want to, you know, keep that there for a long time, you can just use a ruler to measure. And zoom in and zoom in. Zoom in! Okay. So, yeah. I think that kind of sums it up today. This magnet thingy, I kind of, oh yeah, this is where we'll snap it to the nearest values. I don't usually have that one on. the magnet mode because I personally don't like the magnet mode. Now you can also create this bar down here by tapping on the star down here. You can create a bar with all of your favorite things. Like for me, I have trend lines, parallel channels, all eclipses, fib retracements, you know, other kinds of retracements, right? These boxes, and then polylines if you want to, you know, kind of do multiple lines. Curves, right? If you like those. So yeah, I think that's about it. That covers TradingView pretty much. You know, feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Oh, not to mention, you also have alerts here and news based on what you want to read for the stock. And data, if you want to read stuff about the data here. And calendar, if you want to see what comes out for the day. This is all helpful stuff. TradingView has jam-packed, so I highly recommend it. Let's go have a look. Oops, didn't mean to open that. Let's go have a look at the futures. Looking positive, guys. Looking positive. But then again, you know, knowing this, we're gonna see a short-term rally here, followed by a possible fall. I don't know. Let's see. If we push past this, then we'll be bullish for a while. But I'm not going to say anything. I don't personally think you know, we'll remain bullish for a while. Now that is a short and sweet webinar for today. I hope that helps you out a little bit. You know, kind of breaking down all the tools for TradingView. You know, if you enjoyed the stream particularly, please make sure you smash the like button. I appreciate you guys smashing it. Have a good day. And happy election day. Make sure you guys go out to vote, guys. Honestly, you know, I'm really happy you guys turned up for these webinars. I really appreciate it. So yeah, just try to have a good day. Be positive. Don't trade much today. You know, I wouldn't recommend it. I'd wait. Yeah, just do a dab like Joanne did. And yeah, be cool, guys. Be cool. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Fundamental Wednesday, where we cover the fundamental valuation of UPS. And yeah, we'll figure out the intrinsic valuation of the stock tomorrow. So far, so good. So far, so good. Looking good pre-market. I actually like it. I like it. Looking great here for a move up, to be honest. No problem, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I know we have lesser people here than usual, but it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Yep, so I'll see you guys tomorrow on Wednesday. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.